It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dina Saurus.
Oh, hi. I didn't notice you guys there. This is, who am I? Oh, you're so kind. I'm Daniel Quigley, some might say, and I am one of your co-hosts of the Don't Make It Weird podcast. And guys, this is episode 46, and we're just so happy that you could be here with us and get a little crazy, get a little naked. So for all the folks that are listening only on the audio, everyone in studio is naked right now. This is fact. Don't check the YouTube page. It's fine. It's fine. And the next naked person to walk in is my co-host, because I am joined, as always, by the velvety, versatile villain who doesn't have a voice, Dina Saurus. She should be sliding in any minute.
On?
No, oh God, oh no.
I was stuck. Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh
so
my
Dina,
God.
how are you doing, buddy? Your bangs are looking nice.
I feel good. I just shaved my legs.
Oh, that's nice. So did I. That's incredible. Yeah. And for the folks at home, if you're wondering who this new sultry voice that's joining us today, this is Bert the Terp, Dina's interpreter. And because Dina's got kind of no voice right now. Yeah, Bert the Terp.
Okay.
Interpreter.
What?
Yeah, no. It's like the same.
I don't.
What?
No, that's awful.
What? I'm very proud of this nickname that we came up
Her
with.
name is Quinn, everybody. Her name is Quinn.
It's potato tomato. And so Dina doesn't have a voice right now. She's powering through. She didn't want to miss this episode. So for anyone that's listening on the audio only, the voice you're hearing is not Dina. This is our new best friend, Quinn, and she is actively interpreting Dina's sign language right now. So if you're switching over to YouTube and see her disgusted face as she stares at me, that's what's going to be happening this episode. So, Dina, I think you want to give us tell us a little bit about sign language interpreters and kind of how we're doing this today.
Yeah, sure. So, I wanted to just clarify for anyone who happens to be watching online at the moment. I am not using what would be formal American Sign Language. I am using what is typically called PSE, Pigeon Signed English. So ASL is really different from English, spoken English specifically. The structure, the grammar, all of that stuff, completely different. And PSE is more like a hybrid of the two, of signed English and ASL. So I'm just using my kind of preferred style at this moment. And so I just wanted to make sure that no one is trying to copy me or, I'm going to learn sign language by, I seeing her matching these words to these signs in this way. No, it's really not that way. It's not an accurate way to learn. With if you're going to go through it and learning the structure and the signs and everything like that. I just wanted to be clear that this isn't American Sign Language. It's a little different.
So does the two words that I know how to say in sign language interpret well with the Pigeon Sign Language, which would be?
No, you're an idiot.
So for the folks at home, I tried to say butter and this right here. Yeah, that's
No, that doesn't even mean anything.
You told me that was 69 when we had a whole discussion about this. This was 69.
Well, you're doing it wrong.
Well, obviously, I'm an idiot, but
yeah,
it's not even close.
Not
Dina,
even
how
close.
do we do it properly? How do we do it properly?
I'm not going to show you.
Damn it! She saw right through my my thing.
I am not a language teacher. I'm not teaching you how to sign 69.
It's probably for the best. But you know who might help us out? Maybe learn a little bit better. We have the third member of our team, and audience, he doesn't know how, but he suddenly loses control. There's a fire within his soul, and he can hear a show bell ring. One more edit, and he forgets everything. Whoa! Mamma mia. Here's producer Sean again. My, how can we resist him? Mamma mia, the show's been canceled again. My, just how much we've missed him.
Dina didn't like that one. So,
no.
Do you not respect show tunes, Dina?
You really...
I respect them, but not you.
Fair.
That checks
fair,
out.
Fair. Yeah.
ABBA was just disrespected by you. So not sure where to go with that, but
yeah, ABBA, if you're listening, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I can change. I'm sorry.
So this is really cool already. I have to say, like having Quinn on as an interpreter for Dina. I couldn't really picture how well this would work out, but already I'm very impressed. So I'm excited.
She's got like the inflections down, and like I'm learning a whole lot, and I'm very excited about this. So and I can't wait just to test.
Yeah, she studied me.
This sounds like the start of a very, very hot adult feature.
No, it does not.
Study me like one of your French girls.
No. Okay. Oh God.
What?
No.
What?
No.
Ruined it right on time, buddy.
Yep, right on time, just like I always do, man. But you know what we can't ruin, Sean? You know what we absolutely couldn't ruin? Dina, talk to us about our last guest, Stormy. How much fun was that episode?
Oh, I loved it.
What was your favorite part?
It was really fun. She went to college.
Yes.
She definitely went to college.
She went to college.
She did.
Her just hand up, just chugging that drink and just yelling, I went to college.
A full Mike's Hard or whatever it was. She had just opened it and pounded the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, incredible. And listen, the controversy was real on her hating potatoes. And Dina, how you've had some time since the recording. How are you feeling since the potato gate?
It's PTSD. It is straight PTSD.
Oh, man, and I hope we can work through it on potato game. I hope we can work through it on this episode together as a team, as a family. We can grow, we can learn, and in the meantime, I promise there's no potato-related takes in her book, but you guys have got to check out The Little Door by Stormy Lynn. It's available on Amazon. You can also check out her website, StormyLynnWrites.com. And man, it's a good read. Gotta be ready because book 2 is gonna be coming out soon. So, all right, guys, before we go too much further, I think we need a little accountability check. A lot of things have happened since the last time we've all gotten together. And, Dina, talk to me about what you've been doing with your writing.
Oh, shit. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, so no, I did start a new work in progress. And yeah, that's really that's it. Yeah.
Wait. Is this one?
It's about 5 pages.
Okay, is this brand new that you haven't told us about, or is this the plant book, or?
No, I just started it yesterday.
Oh.
It's about like an assistant to a famous person, and I just started. It's like just this new World War kind of vibe, and I don't know. It's weird.
We love weird here. I mean, okay, so what genre are you going into? Is it staying in your kind of fantasy realm? Are you venturing back into the romance a little bit? Like,
good question. Yeah. I don't have that answer yet. No.
It's a book of indeterminate genre. So
She's a pantser, folks. She's a pantser. Yeah. Confirmed.
Yeah.
It's going to go wherever it goes. So will you at least give me like a cameo in this? Like, do I get to get violently killed in this book? Like, could we at least do that?
He's the village idiot, right?
Perfect. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
For sure.
Excellent.
You got it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's always been on my bucket list, is to be killed off in someone else's book. So, I look forward to that. Anyone else out here that wants to kill me off, you have my tacit permission. But for me, I have been. It's been very exciting. I got a couple of. I got a very special like on one of my pitches.
Oh yes.
And so, very excited to be yeeting off into the universe. My very first book, Thunderstruck, and hoping for good things.
Right.
I've also still been working on my short story for the Lost Boys Press Great Wars anthology.
I forgot about that. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
She works for Lost Boys Press, you guys.
Ooh.
She forgot.
No.
Well, yeah. You know.
Perfection. So I've been working on my story for that. No spoilers, because if it isn't good and doesn't get picked up, I just want to be like, you know what? I didn't have time. I didn't finish it.
Yeah,
so that's,
I never did it.
Yeah. I want to keep that one in the bag. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been at, and it's been fun. It's been exciting, just kind of picking up an old story that I used to love and now trying to hopefully write a new one that doesn't suck. So we'll see what happens. Producer Sean, man, what's the accountability check been for you?
I just finished preparing for what will have already happened by the time this airs. But our live stream this Saturday with Quarantine Movie Club, I have everything ready to go, and I'm super excited about it. We tested out our new streaming platform last night or the night before, and it went really well. And so you can check the replay on YouTube. By the time this airs, it will be a replay on our YouTube channel. We have watched Pilgrim's Progress with Rance and Bob and Mick Arcade, and check it out on our channel. The replay's there.
And this is Liam Neeson's first ever film, so you can get to see Qui-Gon Jinn absolutely shit the bed with this first movie. So,
Ooh, who?
Oh, Dina, Qui-Gon
Star
Jinn.
Wars. Master
Star
Qui-Gon.
Wars.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No,
sorry.
you're just saying no.
Right.
So you don't know who we're talking about.
No, I said sorry.
She only knows him as Jesus, okay? Star Wars wasn't cult approved.
Yes, Jesus. Praise Jesus, please.
Praise be.
Praise.
Single pickle be
Bless.
praised. Bless. But yeah, so super excited about that. That's very exciting. And you want to know what I'm a little extra excited about, Sean? Oh, what is that?
You guys want to listen to our voicemails for the week?
Voicemails?
Yeah.
She can't sing it. The voicemail.
Oh,
yeah.
voicemail.
So Quinn, all I need you. There it is. Perfect.
All right, here we go.
Hi, my name is Sam. I don't know a Dina or a Daniel or a Sean. I just wanted to know if the Lost Boys Press people are robots or not, because I think they are. Thanks.
Bombshell.
Dina.
I can confirm that I am a robot.
Oh my God. I think that was Sam Logan, the greatest TikTok influencer in the entire planet. My dude is fucking hilarious. The animal war, the sock war. I mean, you need to check my dude out.
Yes.
I mean, I've heard he can write too. I can't confirm or deny that, even though I've read his story. But fucking love you, Sam. Even in your robotic heart. I hope we can make your robotic heart feel feelings for the first time.
Are you sure that was Sam?
It said Sam.
If it wasn't, okay, how many Sams that work for Lost Boys Press?
He said hi, it's Sam at the beginning of the message. So don't know if it's Sam Logan, but it's definitely a guy named Sam.
I didn't hear that. Got it.
I mean, that would be like a giant cluster. Like that would be hilarious if it was actually like Charlie and he was just like, "Hi, I'm Sam from Lost Boys Press." Oh, another voicemail.
If Dina needs our voice tonight, the real Dina can come over there and lay some voice tracks down for you. We all know this is her real voice.
Oh, I know who that is.
I know. I'm so glad the real Dina showed up for this. That's incredible.
I guess Stevie Wildcard found out that Dina lost her voice.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. His Dina voice is kind of sexy. Like, no offense to your voice.
Oh,
It's almost
gross.
indistinguishable
No, ew.
from the real thing.
Almost indistinguishable.
Oh, ew. No. I hate you.
Oh, another one.
A blessing on your head, mazel tov, mazel tov. That is what she said, mazel tov.
All
Your
right.
story's in a book, can't wait to take a look. Let's celebrate, mazel tov. Lost Boys Press growing fast, mazel tov, mazel tov. It should only last and last, mazel tov, mazel tov. Your podcast is a blast, fresh writers are broadcast. It's a mitzvah, mazel tov. By the way, can we do something other than cringy copulation?
How dare you?
Oh, please. Please.
Signed,
Please.
Daniel's mother.
Damn it,
Love
Mom.
you, kids.
We love you, Corley.
Yes.
Love you, Corley.
That was awesome. Mazel,
That was great.
mazel.
A lot
Good
of
things.
muzzles. Lots of muzzles. L'chaim. I love my mom, and I'm always terrified that she watches every episode. And I'll just get the apology out of the way early. Mom, I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry.
That
Yeah.
needs to go on a shirt. I'm sorry, Mom.
I mean, they could work for both of us, Dina.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you could definitely, maybe you can send it to the in-laws and be like, hey, I'm sorry that I talk.
That's true because I've definitely embarrassed my family.
Dina's will say, sorry, not sorry.
That's what Dina's needs to say. And listen,
Yeah.
I won't rant.
Yeah,
I won't
you got
rant.
it. Nailed it.
But we at the Don't Make It Weird podcast like strong, independent women who have their own views and who kick all sorts of ass, maybe swear a little bit, maybe get after it a little bit. But these are the type of people we support, and we fucking love Dina. And if you try to silence her, I will give you a strongly worded message and maybe like shake my fist. I'm not going to do anything. I just fuck you.
Nice.
You're gonna
So
make
we're
me
doing
cry.
something a little bit different this week. We're mixing it up. Daniel's story won the Choose Your Adventure poll this week. Daniel, give us a little tickle.
A little tickle?
Give us a little tease.
Oh, the Sig Pickle Tickle. Yeah, so there was this time way back a million years ago when I was just a 19-year-old lad, and I may have gotten completely and utterly drunk in Nashville, and a newspaper article was written about my intoxication underage. So yeah, that's what we're going to talk about today.
Ooh, well.
All right.
Mhm.
Well
Yeah.
then, shall we play a game?
Oh my God, I'm so excited. We've got a brand new game, Sean, and I'm hoping that this comes out well. If it doesn't, we're going to cut it, and you guys will never know. So,
We
producer
won't.
Sean, yeah.
We won't.
We won't. Yeah, we live in our shame
No.
here.
Yeah.
We live in our shame. We sleep in our shit, you guys.
we sleep in it.
Um,
Absolutely.
This week we're introducing Mad Libs as a new game segment. So for any of you who never played Mad Libs before, it's very simple. There's a pre-written stories with
Me,
blanks.
I have never.
Have you really
have
never
you
played
really
Mad
never
Libs, or
played?
is this a joke? Yeah.
Really? No, really.
You
I've
Wow.
never.
So-
played it.
Colt.
There's a story that I'm going to tell you, but you guys are going to help write it. The story has a bunch of blanks in it, and I will prompt you guys for words like nouns, adjectives, verbs, etc. And once all the blanks are filled, I will read you the story that you wrote. That's how it goes.
That sounds like shit.
Well, so you won't know what the story is. He's just going to say, all right, noun. Okay, adjective.
Oh.
And then, yeah, that's what we're saying. So you won't
You don't
have
know the
any
story
idea
until
what-
after.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
so it might be like name a place or name a person, whatever. And I've been told that there's a limit on the number of times I can say penis. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to limit it to once per story at the most.
Okay. Once
Okay.
per story. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and that includes all other alternate words for penis, not just penis. So
Not
come in-
not even velvety wrap steel.
I mean, you can use it once.
There it is.
That's it.
Velvety rat steel.
But that covers that's the whole umbrella of the penis usage. Okay.
Of the penile use. Okay. All right. Perfect. I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes.
So Dina, you'll go first, then I'll go, and we'll just rotate whatever the word is, okay?
Okay.
All right. Adjective.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, no, I don't know any adjectives.
How do you
The
not?
writer
You're
doesn't
a
know
writer,
adjectives.
Dina.
Wait, fuck.
You're
Okay,
a
hold on.
writer.
Like, okay.
A descriptive
This-
word, Dina.
Quietly? Quickly?
Okay. I guess that's not really what we're looking for. That's an adverb, isn't it?
Does that count?
No.
Oh.
It's so
No,
you'd have to
adjective.
say
No,
like
that's an adjective. That's an adjective.
sexy would be an adjective.
See, you're describing an
what?
action when you say quickly.
Right. And that's describing an action, and that is an adjective. Right? Wait. Okay, I'm not a writer.
No,
Okay,
that's an
I'm not a
adverb.
writer.
That's an adverb.
That's an adverb. Yeah. You
and we're
want
not
an
allowed to
adjective.
use those as writers.
Oh,
Sorry.
my whole
Adverbs
life
don't
is a
exist.
lie.
Sean, can you give us
thought
the dictionary
LY
definition?
meant adjective.
Oh my
Of
god,
what?
Dina!
Shit.
You thought LY made. Oh no. We're professional writers.
Oh.
So
Ashley's gonna.
an adjective is a word or
Ashley's
phrase
watching.
naming an attribute added to or grammatically relating to a noun to modify or describe it. So you're not
Oh.
an adverb describes a verb. An adjective describes a noun.
No, I told you I don't like this game. I already told you this.
Okay, so
I
how
don't-
many degrees do you have again, Dina?
3.
3. Okay.
3.
And,
Dina, how would you describe this game so far?
Shitty.
Okay, there's your adjective.
There's your adjective. First one, shitty. Perfect.
Okay, Daniel, adjective.
Sexy.
Dina, give me a celebrity's name.
Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
Jonas Brothers.
Daniel,
Okay.
give me a celebrity's name.
Jar Jar Binks.
That's a character. Give me a celebrity.
He's a
No.
celebrity to me.
It's not real. Give me the
No,
name of a
no,
real
no,
celebrity.
that does not count. That can't count.
Oh my god. John Cena.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Name an animal.
Elephant.
Elephant.
That's an elephant?
It's like a trunk.
I would've thought
No,
like a
it doesn't.
dolphin.
It doesn't. Don't match the words to signs, Daniel. We already went
Okay.
over this.
I'm a dummy. I'm so sorry. I wanted to learn.
It's,
Even though
you're
it's
not.
told
You're
not
not
to.
learning sign language here.
Okay. Daniel, give me a verb.
Jerking.
Dina, a noun.
Okay.
I just love being able to focus in on her expression right now.
Pickle.
Pickle.
Ooh.
And Daniel, another noun.
So that'd be a person, place, or thing. Jar Jar Binks.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck.
This is going to be a shit show. Dina, name a
love it.
body part. I'm so glad you got this one and not.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Leg.
Does pebbly nipples count?
That would be a body part, but
No,
I didn't ask you, so
that
we're going with
doesn't
leg.
fucking count. Fucking idiot.
Daniel, give me an adverb.
Thrusting.
That's a verb.
No, what?
Give me an adverb.
Vigorously.
Vigorously.
It's not an adjective.
Speaking of adjective, Dina.
Oh,
She's just
shit.
learned about these today, guys. Give her a minute. Give her a minute.
Okay. Okay.
How would you describe Tim's smile?
Oh, stupid?
Stupid. That works. Okay.
I love this. This is my
Daniel,
favorite thing ever.
adverb.
Oh, son of a bitch. Lustily. See, Ly works, Dina. So this is when we can use the ly. So your whole life you've been
ly, I
using
got it.
adverbs as an adjective.
Right. Yes.
So
I
your
have had them
books
flipped.
are. Yeah. So your whole life you've just been like, all right, we're not describing anyone.
Well, I thought Okay, so I just thought it was cool because I was using like the adjectives or adverb. Wait, I don't.
Oh no!
It's just
Her
in
whole
my
life is ruined.
writing. I thought I was like a rebel using my.
You can use adverbs.
Yeah.
You got your adverb.
We're going to do a quick find and replace on LY in Dina's manuscript.
Look at this adverb, guys.
Okay, Dina, give us another adjective.
This is my favorite.
Oh fuck.
How would you describe
Okay.
your Basenjis?
Rude.
Rude. That works. Daniel,
Yeah,
another
that's an
adjective,
adjective.
please.
Crude.
Oh my God, we're writing a poem now.
What?
Dina, give us a body
we're
part,
gonna do
please.
this. Damn it!
Arm.
Arm. Daniel, an
I bet you
adjective?
did this out of order. God,
No, I'm not.
All right. We're gonna go sleepy.
Noun, Dina?
Chair.
That is a
Noun,
thing.
Daniel?
That counts. Yeah. Producer Sean's closet.
Oh my God.
What? What the fuck?
And Dina, the last one is name a male who's in the room.
Oh, Sean.
Okay. Here we go.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Can you put some music to this, Sean? Can we get like the
Sure.
maybe like the piano? Yeah.
The sad music? Okay.
Yeah.
This is the story called My Dream Man.
Oh,
My dream man should, first of all, be very shitty and sexy. He should have a physique like Nick Jonas, a profile like John Cena, and the intelligence of an elephant. He might be polite and must always remember to jerk my pickle, to tip his Jar Jar Binks, and to take my leg when crossing the street. He should move vigorously, have a stupid voice, and should always dress lustily. I would also like him to be a rude dancer, and when we are alone, he should whisper crude nothings into my arm and hold my sleepy chair. I know producer Sean's closet is hard to find. In fact, the only one I can think of is Sean.
Oh fuck, that was amazing. I love it.
I can't believe how perfectly it worked with jerk my pickle.
That was incredible. That was incredible. That's art, is what that is.
So, again, you're not going to know this story, but I'm going to just preface this by saying our second Mad Lib will be fantasy.
Fantasy. Ooh.
Okay, Dina, give us a color.
I'm ready.
Teal.
Teal. Yay!
Daniel, give us a superlative, which is a word that ends in est.
Sexiest.
Oh, you're so imaginative. It's no
Okay.
wonder you're a writer.
I
Dina,
am.
give us an adjective.
I missed my calling.
Some shit. Oh fuck.
How do you feel about sports?
Well, I hate that. So
That's not
hate.
an adjective.
Hate is
Hate is a verb.
Oh no.
No, hate
Fuck.
hate is something you do, not what you use to describe.
No, you're saying I hate this, or I hate
You
it here.
are- that's an action. You're hating it.
Fuck.
Right. I don't. Okay.
Just Google adjectives, Tina.
No,
Okay. I can do that.
I
We're writers. Sean's disgusted our lack of vocabulary at this point.
I just hope Ashley doesn't watch
nothing
this, you
came
guys.
up.
Nothing
Oh,
came up.
just kidding. Silly.
Silly.
Perfect.
Daniel,
Yeah. Yeah.
give me a plural of a body part.
Peni.
Peni. Dina, give me another body part.
Boobs. Tits. Breasts.
Oh!
Knockers.
Are we going with
Knockers.
knockers? Which
I love
version
it.
of the word are we going with? Knockers?
Knockers.
Okay.
Perfection.
I like it.
This is going to be
Daniel,
beautiful.
give me
Yeah.
a noun.
All right. Naboo.
Jesus.
What does
That's where
that
Jar
even
Jar
mean?
Binks is from. That's the planet where Jar Jar Binks is from.
Oh, Jesus.
Dina, give me an animal.
Dragon.
Adjective, Daniel.
All right. Erect.
Erect.
Hold on.
Yeah, that counts. Yeah.
That's an adjective?
It's a
Yep.
descriptor.
Yeah, but that's not. Okay.
It's describing a thing, right?
Would it be better if,
okay.
yeah.
I
would
thought
you like
it
me to
was
say
an
erectly?
action, but it's not an action because never mind. Yeah,
Just want to put the ly.
Oh, you guys are incredible. Adjective, Dina.
No, fuck, not again. Woolen.
Swollen. Oh my! Oh my!
Wow.
Yes, I am very smart.
We're warming up to it. We got this, gang. We got this.
And the last word for this story is another adjective. Describe a noun.
All right. Slinky.
What?
What?
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
a noun?
That's a
It's
toy.
Slinkies are nouns.
Nope. Slinky clothes.
Slinky clothes.
No.
That's literally.
No, Okay.
Hold on. I will give you proof. Sean, you can just go ahead and click that link and then apologize to me afterwards.
That just says sexually attractive.
I'm sorry, I sent you my search history again. No, scroll
Okay,
down.
that's
Scroll
literally
down.
it. Literally says.
Damn it.
Oh, slinky. Okay, like clothes.
Like a
slinky
yes,
clothes?
like clothes.
Like if
yes.
on your how it fits your body.
Slinky.
Yeah.
Slinky clothes fit your body closely and make you look sexually attractive. Slinky, adjective.
Okay, that should say slutty, not slinky.
You know what? You know what? I'm with you, slutty. Sean, can you change my answer to slutty?
Sure, we'll change it to slutty. And here we go.
Yeah.
Our final story of the game segment is called Dragons.
Yes.
Wait, what?
The teal dragon is the sexiest dragon of them all.
Fuck yes.
It has silly peni and knockers shaped like a naboo. It loves to eat dragons, although it will feast on nearly anything. It is erect and swollen. You must be slinky around it, of course, or you may end up as its meal.
Hold on. Can you redo that last sentence? Because remember, we changed the word.
Oh, sorry. You
Slutty,
must
right,
be
slutty.
slutty around it, or you may end up as its meal. That makes it
Dina,
better.
how do you feel about this? Yeah, no, it does.
Oh my
It does. Dina, how do you feel about our new story? The teal slut
it's
dragon.
better than the first story for sure.
I don't know. I thought we found a pretty good man in that first story.
I just think that Dina likes it because it
Yeah, but
stars
it
a
didn't have
teal
a
dragon.
dragon. It was a dragon. It's an automatic win.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
and I'm really glad that you convinced me to do slutty because slutty really was much better than slinky in that situation.
Yes.
That was
You're
that was
welcome.
the bow on top.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%. No, that's perfect. So, guys, That was our Mad Lib section. If you guys didn't hate it, we can do it again, but Dina is going to be prepared with all the adjectives next time. Yep. So, guys, we, speaking of our beautiful and eloquent prose that we just displayed in our Mad Libs, we are going to be talking prose versus storytelling in fiction. Or just writing in general. This doesn't really have to be fiction. And I know that Dina has some very strong feelings on this, so I'm going to go first. And we'll see where this goes. Producer Sean, what do you think?
I don't know why you're including me with this. I'm not part of this segment. I'm just here to make sure this place doesn't burn to the ground.
I still love that little inside joke, even if it's only funny to me. So I think as a writer, and again, I'll specify.
Actually, Daniel.
Yeah.
You mind if I go first?
Yeah. No, please.
You don't mind if I go first?
Yeah, no, go for it, man. Please.
Actually, you know what? Could you go first?
Yep, got it.
Can
Perfect.
I go first? Can I go?
Yeah, let Dina go first.
Yeah.
Well, just okay. So, what are we talking about, though?
Damn it, Dina!
Prose versus storytelling is the discussion topic today.
Okay, yeah, right. I do have opinions. I have them. So, I think that it's really, really easy for writers to become kind of like lost in their prose as it goes. And they try really hard, I guess, to sound like they're really smart or super deep and sound like they're really like, ooh, I know a lot of really amazing words. And it's just, you lose the message completely. And I really like prose, but it's really easy to get lost during a prose.
And you know what? Like, I'm with you on that because, like, I think one of the most difficult parts about writing is that, a lot of the writing community writers are readers, are usually English majors, or, there's a certain level of, even though writing is and should be accessible to everyone of every type of upbringing, I definitely think there is that stereotype and that kind of thought that writers have to be these highly educated types of people. And so it almost feels like to fight imposter syndrome, they're like, all right, I'm going to find and replace words and check my thesaurus.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to me sometimes because, like, one of my favorite, like, vocab words that I've seen thrown about every so often in writing, but I absolutely hate it in writing. Lugubrious.
What?
Yeah, so that's like big, pondering, slowly moving towards something. So like a giant would be moving lugubriously down the hill.
The dictionary definition for lugubrious, adjective, looking or sounding sad and dismal.
What?
His face looked even more lugubrious than usual.
No, hold on.
You don't even know what the word means.
Check alternative definitions. No, it's like, oh, son of a bitch. Oh my God, now all that shit that I just said.
Mournful or dismal?
You sound like a dumbass right now.
I do. Dipshit. I am such a, oh, no.
That's the reason why
we're just not going to air this episode.
Words.
We're just not gonna fucking air this episode. Fuck it.
That's an adjective.
No.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Dina, if it's a word that describes a noun, it's an adjective.
Okay, right. And that was describing a noun.
Yes, it's an adjective.
Okay, so why is Daniel saying no?
Because I'm mad at myself.
Daniel can't think good right now, okay?
Yeah. Well, I'm fully embarrassed. Either way, it's a fun word. I think it should never be used in a book because no one uses it in common language anymore. If you don't use it in normal discussion, then fuck it. What's the point of just throwing it into the book to show that you know big vocab words, even if I apparently don't know the definition and am a idiot?
So anyway, back to the point. The stories, I think, really storytelling. It's important. It's an important. I think it's an important part of storytelling. It's an important skill for writers to learn and for writers to have. I think that a lot of it is that intuition, and it's to feel natural. And I think that prose happens secondly.
So you're saying to start with the good storytelling and then add in and kind of give some flavor to your writing with good prose.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. Because you don't want to just go straight into prose and have that be your primary goal. Because you'll lose the storytelling too much. You'll lose the message.
And I think that it obviously depends on taste. We're talking about my personal opinion, and God knows I'm no one, and you're allowed to have an opinion differently than mine. Sure. But like in general, like, because of my genre, because of my preferred stuff, like I'm here to listen to your story. And if I get too bogged down with 5 pages of you describing the Forest Glen, then fuck, I get it. You are painting a picture. But right now, I just need you to get an Etch-a-Sketch out.
Tolkien.
Exactly. And
yeah.
Like it's tough because I've read some books that are huge award winners, and I get that there's an art and a style and a beauty to the poetic prose, but like All the Light You Cannot See is an example of a book that I read recently, and it's like this World War II epic about a blind girl, and it's beautifully written. I mean, this dude can turn a freaking phrase, right? But I was so fucking bored by the story and what was happening, and I didn't care about the characters. I'm like, you're painting a picture that I don't want to see. and this book won a shit ton of awards, and I'm like, fuck. I feel bad. Maybe I'm just a base, idiot. But like, I don't know. It can bring it down for me.
So this book right here, The Starless Sea by Aaron Morgenstern, there's a lot of prose, like heavy prose. And I noticed that sometimes authors tend to get lost in their prose. Do you know what I mean? Like specifically this one right here. But they also bring it back to the story. And that's an important skill to have. Like, if not, you get completely lost. All of your readers just completely lost.
Yeah, and I'm with you. And I think that, so I guess what would you say is a good example for you of books that walk that line of beautiful prose that doesn't lose the storytelling?
Map to the Stars.
You know what? I felt bad. I didn't want to be the one to bring that one up because I don't want it to sound like I'm, overly kissing ass, but whatever. But you saw when you guys check back on that episode.
It's true though.
Yeah. When you check back on our episode, we got to read both of Ashley's solo stories, and hers are perfect for what she's doing because it sets a mood. It sets a tone. It paints a picture. And her stories are stories about emotion, right? And so in this instance, it works because she's making you feel a truth by what her writing makes you feel, like what it evokes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. And also it's her style.
Yes.
So it's the style, having that style is important too, because if you do have a style for your prose, then it fits in perfectly. But if you're trying to force prose to happen, then it's not going to work.
Yeah. And that's the thing is that styles make books, right? Like I know for a fact, like we've talked about before with my own personal writing style, I am a terrible technical writer. I don't know where commas go. I've already shown you that apparently I don't know vocab words either. But I'd like to believe that I'm a good storyteller.
And an LY.
always ends in a lie. But I like to believe like I'm a good storyteller. So the things that I lack in the technical writing, I hope that I make up for in how I tell the story. And for me, and what types of books I'm trying to write, which are supposed to be a little bit fun, lighter, entertaining, I think that style kind of works more towards it than me throwing a lot of flowery shit in there that you're gonna be like, dude, just get to the explosions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And for me, I think that I would say personally, the two books that really stand out for me as a fantasy consumer is, everyone that's ever watched our show knows that I love Patrick Rothfuss. So Name of the Wind, Dwarf Stone. He is so good because there's a musical quality, and music is a huge part of his words. And he flows between telling just an entertaining baseline story with mythology, with just straight poetry, and it's an incredible mix, as opposed to, and it's not to say that like a guy like Brandon Sanderson can't write good prose, because obviously he's a fucking champion, but his is much more storytelling than prose. You know what I mean?
Another really good author is Frank L. Baum.
Great call.
He has really great prose.
Yeah, and my new best friend, shout out Christopher Buhlman, and the Black Tongue Thief. Please come on the show, baby. I swear, I'll treat you right.
Please.
But no, seriously, his book Black Tongue Thief, it just came out. Man, it's been one of my favorite, just straight up fantasy books that I've read in the last like decade. It's made my top 5 list. And he does, again, it's that same thing where he incorporates music into his writing. There's poetry, there's comedy, and I think that sometimes you get intimidated by those people that can kind of meld all those things together. And I guess before we get out of there, because, people like a little bit of the controversy, Dina, what's a book that you thought, whether from a storytelling or from a prose standpoint, didn't strike the balance? Obviously, we're not talking about anyone in the community. We're talking about traditionally published stuff that we've read before in our lives.
Okay. Fuck. I'm at a loss. So, I don't know. Did you need me to have one?
You don't have to. I'm just, I like putting you on the spot and making it awkward for you.
Shit. Well, oh God. Okay, hold on.
I'll give you a minute to think, because one of my ones is. Oh, sorry.
Let me check my books. Hold on. Let me check my books.
All right. And while Dina's gone, Colton Whitehead is one of mine. He's another award-winning author. I mean, this dude has won every fucking prize under the sun, and he wrote a zombie book called Zone 1. And we were so excited with my little book club, my little fraternity book club, to read this zombie book by a fucking award-winning author. And this book was all prose, very little zombie killing. It sucked. I was bored to tears halfway through it. And I've never been more disappointed in a book, because it's just like, it had all the ingredients and elements, but because it was so prose heavy, the storytelling lacked and the prose got boring,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready now.
All right, got you.
Mary Stewart.
Oh.
Yes. So hold on. Because I love her. She is incredibly talented writer. But she can lose herself in prose. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm what specifically would you say how did she get lost? And just give us like a little, you don't have to give like a specific, but.
So when she was describing in Merlin, she's describing like the caves and the magic itself. And you just get lost in everything. And I'm just not interested anymore. It's her magic system, and I'm just not there.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the book. But just her magic, her description of the magic itself, it just loses me.
Yeah. And I'm with you. And I think that the big takeaway, because we're gonna move on from this here in a minute, is, listen, there's always exceptions to rules. There's gonna be some people that their prose kick so much ass that, you know what, everything that I said goes out the window and you fucking nailed it. And just like we're gonna find some people that, maybe were storytelling heavy and again, didn't need the pros, and they nailed it. You know, we're not saying change your style, but, you know, we're just talking about kind of best practices is don't slow down your reader just because you want to show off how big your brain is, you know?
Yeah. 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 Try to be direct and clear.
Yeah. I mean, I almost kind of look at it like my final thought is like, you know how it's like, if you want to get the phoniest version of a lot of people, because you can tell a lot by it. When you go up to a stranger, ask them what their favorite movies are. Because listen, for most of us, like producer Sean, we're best friends. If I asked you, what's your favorite movie? Give me a couple movies that are some of your favorites.
Oh my God. Star Wars, Back to the Future, Ghostbusters.
Yeah. You're not trying to impress anyone. These are just like, hey, these are the DVDs I put on at home and I fucking love them. But like, and you know what, Dean, I'll even go down for you. Give us just a couple movies that are some of your favorites.
Pilgrim's Progress.
Movies. Candy Cane.
Candy Cane. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No. Anything Marvel.
We'll just go anything Marvel. That's fine. But like that's the thing is like
yeah,
again
we'll
because we're among friends and we're comfortable
Serenity.
and we're willing to Serenity.
Oh yeah. Wait. Harry Potter.
Oh, there you go. See,
Harry Potter.
Haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure Colts will like it.
Oh my God. Fuck you both. Really.
But like, here's the thing: when you go out, and especially if it's a stranger or like you're in a group of people at like a bar or something, and they ask you like, "What's your favorite movie?" Everyone immediately goes to like, "Oh, this is something deep." I'm going to tell
Citizen
you about
Kane.
Yes, I love Citizen Kane. I love American History X, Hotel Rwanda, and those are all great movies. I love those movies. But if I'm sitting at home, I'm watching MacGruber and
Aragon.
Aragon. Oh no, not the movie.
Yeah.
No, Dina. No.
Aragon.
You are about to. We're not starting that controversy.
Yes.
That is one of the most universally hated movies.
No, I don't care.
You know what? I
don't fucking give a shit.
I'm going to add bad movies made from
That's
good
a good
books as a
movie.
discussion segment.
Yes, do that. Dina wants to go to war with our audience. Oh my God, this is
I'm completely ready. Listen.
Yeah.
Look, okay. Brain and I were watching Aragon. And she had decided to. She really said it was a good movie.
No. Again, we brought this up before because
Okay,
you haven't read the books yet.
I changed my mind.
Okay, but you haven't read the books yet, right?
Yeah, I have.
No, you read them after you watched the movie. You hadn't read them before the movie, if I recall from a previous conversation.
Well, I don't see your point. I mean,
That's how I remembered as well.
Yes. So basically, the point is that people who read the book before seeing the movie came in and shit on that movie all over the place. And I think there might be something said for having seen the movie before reading the books. But we will save this because that's a good discussion. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. We're not going to do it, Dina. You're not going to distract me today with your voiceless voicing. I know that one. I watch Friends. I know that sign language.
You got it.
But yeah, so like going back to it, I think that it's kind of like a similar thing happens to writers as we get when we're describing movies. We kind of want to impress our audience. We want to show all of our other writer friends that we know how to write good. So instead of writing words that make the story good and powerful and direct, sometimes we're like, well, I don't want to be judged by other writers on Twitter, so I'm going to throw lugubrious in there, which is sad.
What's the definition of that word again, Dana?
Sad, melancholy, and gloomy, and I'm such an idiot. God damn it.
We will definitely use slinky in our writing, though.
Yes, we will use our slinky. All right, producer Sean, it's time to move forward. So as you guys know, we are all about storytelling here. And as such, we try to share a fun story each week. So, without further ado...
It's story time with Daniel.
Bum, bum, bum.
Now, listen, I'm filling in for Dina here because she's a real storyteller in our group, and I'm sorry you guys have to hear my voice so much because hers is way better, and her storytelling's way better. But, you know, there was this time, back when I was 19, a young lad, and I went up to Nashville, Tennessee with a couple of friends. And this was like, God, I think like the 2006 World Cup because I'm super old. And Dina was like 10 at the time. And
I would have been.
it was the final game before the U.S. went off to whatever country to suck at soccer. And they were playing Morocco. And Moroccan people are awesome, by the way. They're tailgating on point, incredible. But us 19-year-old boys got super hammered in the pregame tailgate. And then we decided our little cheap motel was right outside the Grand Ole Opry, a historic venture building down in Nashville. And so we went inside, and we're just going to bars, but we're not old enough to drink. We end up meeting this group of like insurance salesmen that were all like in there at the time. I was like, oh, they're so old, but they're probably like what my age is now. But they're all like parents and stuff. We just started chatting them up, and they're like, hey man, let's go buy you guys some drinks. And so we're like, fuck yeah, we're gonna go buy some drinks. And we got just sloshed. Now, the problem is that one of my friends decided to keep going around the bar and trying to pour himself drinks, which is frowned upon in most of good society. Yeah. Yeah. And so he got kicked out. I didn't know this. He suddenly comes sprinting back in, and like the bouncers are at the door, and they're like, you have to go. I'm like, no, dude, it's cool. This is my friend. We're friends. Dude, he was just stealing drinks. He has to go. I'm like, give me a name. Kirk. Kirk, yeah, no! Kirk. And so he leaves, and I'm like, all right, I'll just call him and meet up with him. Cell phone service sucked there. I mean, this is 2006, so sucked in general, but I couldn't get a hold of him or the other guy there, so I just end up wandering downtown Nashville by myself, hammered. I struck up a conversation with the... Yeah. I was having the time of my life, you know? I definitely didn't drunk dial my ex.
That's not fair.
I did. I drunk dialed my ex. That's a whole nother story. Yeah.
Oh.
That led to more bad decisions. This is again long before my current wife.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Was that the devil woman? Was that the devil girl?
No.
The horse.
Wait, did you say
the horse girl? Oh, son of a bitch. Listen.
The horse girl.
Damn it. She doesn't qualify as an ex. That was like a one-time thing. Okay, two-time thing. But you know the second story.
Yeah. Oh my god, twice with horse girl.
She got back up on that saddle, baby.
Dina.
Twice.
Dina, remember I told you this story off air, and that story stays off air with you and your other friend when I met you down in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not even privy to that.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
not as much funny as it paints me in a bad light. I'll tell you to you off air.
I mean,
Yeah.
First one didn't make you look good either, buddy. Yeah. But go on.
Fair point.
Yeah, this one's worse.
Yeah. But and so this was like my big ex that Sean also is not a big fan of. But anyways, that's irrelevant to the story. That's just I only tell you that I drunk dialed my ex so that you understand the level. Yeah, you understand the level of what in a bad way I was in. And so I end up like talking to this random dude. Because again, I've lost my friends. I'm just hammered, meandering around downtown Nashville, totally lost, trying to call my buddy desperately. I ended up meeting this other guy, and we just started talking. And he's like, "Hey, what are you doing in town?" I'm like, "I was here for soccer, and we lost to fucking Morocco, man." And the whole time we get into this, I don't even remember everything that we talked about. But finally, like, he decides to leave my drunk ass, and I go up and I finally get cell phone service. I'm like, Kirk, where the fuck are you, bro? And he's like, oh, dude, I'm at so-and-so street and so-and-so street. And I look across the street, and there that motherfucker is. So I randomly wandered into his ass at the end. But that was just more miraculous. We stumbled back to the motel room and whatever. I get an email like a week later, and it's from the Nashville like Star Tribune or something. I tried to find the article again because I had saved the address. The newspaper doesn't exist anymore. I wish I could have read it for you. But basically, it just goes on about how 19-year-old Daniel Quigley, is trying to revive the soccer experience in America and make, blah, blah, blah. And it made very clear that I was absolutely shit-faced. And it ends with, and no doubt Quigley prayed to the porcelain god at the end of the trip, which is exactly what did happen. So he was a fucking fortune teller. So I got called out for underage drinking. Thankfully, there were no consequences at the time. Dina, you seem to have thoughts about my adventures.
I do. Okay, so so I'm really freaked out about, like, did you find your friends?
Yeah, I found one of them.
Like,
the other one joined
out.
us the next day.
I don't know if I told you, like, the time when I blacked out.
No, but I'm interested.
Save it for story time, Dina.
Hold up.
Save it for story time, Dina.
Scratch your interpreter's an idiot. Hold up.
Oh!
I was not listening to Daniel.
That's pretty on brand. Yeah,
so
that's exactly.
I was.
So we happened to accidentally.
Did you find your friends?
Yeah. So we by the time we finally got cell service and found each other, it was literally, I picked up the phone. I'm like, dude, where are you? And he happened to literally be across the street from me. So I found him by pure fucking happenstance at the same time.
Like directly, like you looked up directly, and you, like, gazed into each other's eyes right across the street.
Yes, he literally goes, hey, I'm at the corner. He's like, I'm at the corner of so-and-so and so-and-so. I look up at the intersection I'm at. I'm like, so am I. And then we literally looked across and it was like, hey. Yeah, it was incredibly lucky. Yeah. No, I know. I'm kind of a big deal. People like to talk about me when I get drunk. You know, I'm newsworthy. All right. So we've got to choose your own adventure for Dina. Now, Dina, are you going to sign these, or am I just going to read your story titles?
No, I can say them.
All right.
Listen, she's allowed to talk, okay? This isn't the cult.
This isn't the cult, sorry. Can you wave a flag for us, Dina?
Okay.
She did say she found her flag.
So I stole from a store. I found a foot. Yes.
Oh.
God damn it, Dina.
The woods. And the $3,000 manicure.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what?
I know you didn't pay that because you're cheap as hell.
I did, though.
Oh no!
I did.
Oh no!
I did.
Oh no! This
you had $3,000.
Say no more.
You had to have been stuck over a fucking barrel, Dina, if you paid $3,000 for a manicure.
It was a lot of tears. There were
a
lot of tears.
So obviously, Sean, we go by which one sounds the most boring is definitely going to be the craziest story. So, Sean, what do you think?
I stole from a store sounds the most boring. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. That's where I was going to. I'm going to tell the audience, I'm going to plead with you guys. Guys, I want you to look at me. Can I get the sad piano music real quick, Sean?
Of course you can.
No, don't.
Audience.
No.
The second story that you heard on this list, the time that Dina found a F word in the forest, please don't vote for it. Please don't pick it. You see, Uncle Daniel and Uncle Sean don't want to throw up and pray to the porcelain god. And if she has to tell this story, there's no way we are not just going to be drinking the entire episode. So please, for the sake of our livers, for the sake of us, pick one, pick three. Vote no on number 2.
They're 100% going to pick the second story, and you fucking know it.
Yeah.
God damn it. God damn it. Oh, man. All right. That's very disappointing, but you know what? This week, as we continue to go down this rabbit hole where I have to talk way too much, and God, Dean, I need you to get your voice back, because I hate hearing myself now. Like, I'm already sick of myself, but every week we celebrate...
You talk a lot. You're talking the same amount as you do every week.
It's true, baby.
So
It's true.
you're just used to hearing me.
Words hurt. Words hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'm not over lugubrious. I'm still struggling right now. All right. So every week we celebrate some of the worst erotic literature in history, as selected by the Literary Review, a British literary magazine, in a segment that we like to call Cringy Copulations. These are real excerpts from real books intended to be taken seriously. This week's excerpt will be read by me, and it's from Dorian by Will Self.
I don't remember this one.
Oh, fuck. All right. We can get sexy here.
Ugh.
In one fluid movement, Herman rolled forward onto his knees, grasped Dorian by the shoulders, and kissed him. Such suction. They were like two flamingos, each attempting to filter the nutrients, but of the other... Okay, the nutrients of the other with great slurps of their muscular tongues.
Muscular, baby, yeah.
Adam's apples bobbed and the crap gloaming. What the fuck, Dina?
Filter the nutriment.
Nutrients, yeah. Like flamingos.
There you go.
Like flamingos. Like we're like...
Good lord.
Yeah.
Sean, can you just pull up a video of flamingos eating quick so we can get a visual of this? I need a visual of flamingos eating right.
Jesus.
Yeah. You know what? Hold on. Dina, could you make a flamingo eating sound?
That's not in the cards today, buddy.
No, I'm not doing it.
No. I understand what's not in the cards, Sean. I just want...
I understood you. I said no. Bitch, please.
I mean, that's hot.
What?
Yeah, I'm trying to get what the visual is here. Like, was he thinking like a stork and he just...
Are you guys hearing it? Because there's sound along
No,
with
I can't. I'm not hearing the sound,
hold on.
no.
No.
Oh, good, the sound. Oh, perfect.
Let me fix
Oh,
that.
good. This is excellent. I just wish that, Dina, you could provide us with an audio of what a flamingo eating sounded like.
Fuck you, Daniel.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, wait. Hold on. So what I think they meant is that like when the flamingo feeds its baby, because it gets in its mouth and like spits all up in its mouth, in the baby's mouth.
That's worse.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
God. With great slurps of their muscular tongues.
Thanks, interpreter.
Oh, there's the sound.
Ew.
This is worse. This is 100% worse.
How did they get that?
Looks like they just set up a camera.
Yeah, just one
Put a
for
GoPro under the water. All right.
All right, so I also have a question, follow-up question. How does one obtain a muscular tongue? Like, are there tongue workouts to strengthen your tongue?
It's called going down on your partner.
Yeah,
I know you don't do that, but
Yeah, no, definitely don't do that. No, yeah. My wife knows ahead of time that
That's actually
Daniel's here
that's
for
an actual
Daniel.
workout for the tongue. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I mean, listen,
you'd think that Daniel would have a really muscular tongue with all the fucking jaw jabbing he fucking does all fucking episode.
But like, who do you think? Like, what? Okay, outside of someone who's like a porn star, like, what professional individual probably has the most powerful tongue?
Joey Chestnut.
An interpreter.
Hey.
Very good. And now our entire audience, do not fantasize about our interpreters. Audience, no creepy DMs, no weirdness. All right.
They call that terp tongue, you guys. It's terp tongue. It's indestructible.
Wait. They have a GIF where there's an interpreter. You know what I'm talking about? Where they're like, looks like that, like the.
What did you just do, Dina?
That.
All right, Sean, I need that. Okay, that's part of the promo, right? That
That's
needs to be part of the
pretty much-
promo.
looks like that.
100. Yeah, that's our promo.
That's the clip,
Yeah.
and there's going to be no interpretation.
No
I'm going to
context.
cut Quinn
Yep.
out of it, and it's just going to be Dina doing
Dina
that.
going Oh, we're gonna get some creepy DMs. I'm so sorry, gang. Again, please
I
don't
already
DM
do.
anyone.
I already do.
It only send creepy DMs to me. I enjoy the creepy DMs, not to anyone else.
Yes, this is true.
All right, guys. Man,
Nope.
this is a lot of fun. Whoop. Oh my God, do we have some?
Guess what, guys? We're going to discuss some of our viewers' weird takes.
Weird takes.
It's been like 5 or 6 episodes since we've done this.
Oh my
I'm super
God.
pumped. Are you guys excited?
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm ready.
All right, let's get right into it then. Number 1 from our friend El Loretano on Twitter.
Ooh.
Loretano writes, at
All
Loretano
right.
writes says, oh, and she whispered this, by the way, so I'm going to get into character.
Oh, all right, yeah, please.
Dragons are just flying dinosaurs.
Yes. Yes.
Ooh. I mean, do we know for a fact that
There's
dinosaurs couldn't
no
breathe fire?
argument. There's no discussion there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in. This is my headcanon. This is what I want to believe. Because I want to believe that dinosaurs are still roaming the earth and we just can't see them. Like, 'cause they're like, I don't know, deep in the Amazon or something. But yeah, don't.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, you almost didn't go
And
with me,
Kent-
Dina, but then, yeah.
Kent Howard.
Kent Howard?
Harvard. Kent Harvard. Kent.
They're kept at Harvard. Perfect. I interpreted
They're kept
correctly.
No, it's not. Hold
All
on,
those
it's a weird.
Bostonians.
I just want to have like an entire episode of me poorly misinterpreting Dina. Just, have me just
That's
like.
what this was, buddy.
Yeah. Quinn's like, I don't even know sign language.
Quinn's a
Kent
hero.
Hovind?
She's been perfect, and you have
Okay.
just been fucking misinterpreting anyways.
Yes,
Oh,
Kent
I know.
Hovind.
Our young flat Earth guy that
Yeah.
doesn't believe
Yes,
that
Hardcore
dinosaurs.
young earther.
exactly.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So he believes that there are still dinosaurs.
Oh. So
On-
me and a crazy cult guy.
Are they
Yeah.
in like Earth's
beliefs.
core or
in the
something?
and in the Amazon.
Oh God, I was just making shit up, guys. I was just
No?
making shit up.
No, that's like a real. That's a real
Oh,
thing.
No, I just. God
Yeah,
damn it.
he believes like they are
Guys.
in the desert and
Oh,
just all over you.
I hate myself.
Incredible.
Yeah, this has just been a bad episode for me. God damn it.
You look pretty lugubrious right now, Daniel.
I feel pretty lugubrious, man. I feel pretty lugubrious.
All right, next one. So, by the way, many of these are going to be romance related because I had sourced these for our Valentine's Day episode, and then that went way off the rails. We didn't end up doing weird takes on our Valentine's Day episode
Yeah.
because Jess is amazing, and we had so
Love
much fun
Jess.
talking to her that we lost track of time. So, here we go.
All right, let's do
John
it.
Ortega, former guest of the show, John Ortega.
Hey.
At J Ortega Author on Twitter says, the will they won't they in TV shows is the greatest form of lazy writing because as soon as the couples get together, the whole show comes apart and they get canceled in the next season or 2.
Here's
That's
the thing.
true.
Here's the thing. I'm with you. But here's the thing. It goes further because the will they won't they sets up even more lazy writing. Because what happens is they'll like cock tease you for like couple seasons, right? Then Friends is the worst fucking offender of this with Ross and Rachel.
Yeah.
And then when they finally get them together, they're like, wait, there's now no more source of conflict. We can't just let
so
them
they
happy.
broke them
It
up
totally falls
immediately.
apart, yeah.
And then got them back together, and then someone cheated on someone, then someone else cheated on someone, and then we're back to will they won't they, and it's just like, I get that there's some relationships like that in real life, but those are called toxic, and you shouldn't be in them.
Yeah, bingo.
Like
Anything to add to that, Dina?
So really, the only example for me of a good, healthy relationship outside of like a romance sitcom. So like the only time where you have like a healthy couple in a TV show is like, King of Queens or, any of those where like they just show the family together, right? But
You're talking
Marshall,
about King of Queens, like the fat guy who
Yeah.
somehow got the hot wife and she just treats him like shit the whole time? Because
Yeah,
that's not really a healthy relationship.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
me.
talking about like
That's
the
me,
whole. Wow, that's Dina. Oh fuck. Oh man. Yeah, that's the one where Kevin James married the Scientologist at the time, who now is like the super advocate for not Scientologists.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
Yeah. But like Marshall and Lily from How I Met Your Mother is like the only depiction of like they had like one little thing where they had like a little bit of a breakup. No, but in terms of like, there's never a he cheated on her or she cheated on him and blah blah blah. Like they're mostly outside of like their brief like arc where they had a relationship breakup. They're mostly like a good couple, and I appreciate that.
They're like a grossly perfect couple, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
They share a fucking
I
toothbrush.
don't
Yeah, that's
really, it's just clingy. It's really, they're really clingy.
Well, maybe
They
I
walk
like
into
it
the
when
door
you-
I
after
like
work,
it.
like, and the first thing you
No,
do is
it.
tell them what you had for lunch with no
Yeah,
context. Like,
super weird.
No.
Yeah,
no bueno.
that's super weird. All right. What's our next one, buddy?
all right, we kind of touched on this with Jess during the episode, but she did submit a weird take for the Valentine's Day episode as part of her like ruse to
Oh.
try to get you guys to think that she wasn't coming on the show.
Okay.
Jess LT writes on Twitter, Jess the Mess says, the power dynamic can never actually be equal in paranormal relationships where one character is 18 and the other one is 300.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Dina, what are your thoughts? Because
It's
I'm sure
hot.
the cult
It's
had a
hot.
lot of
It's hot.
those great power dynamics.
It's hot.
It's hot. Yeah.
He looks 17, but he's 300.
I mean, to be honest, it's really, really strange. I've never really understood that one. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because like at what point is she mature enough where it's okay?
I will write that,
Yeah.
but
I'll write it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like
Yeah.
that's how it goes. Is like the age gap matters a lot less the older you get. Like think about it, like in high school. If you were 16 and she was 14, you're like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
my god, she's way too young, bro. She's 2 grades below you. What the fuck? But then like 21 to 23 isn't a big deal, right?
Yeah. Well, so I mean,
no, okay,
when
no,
I
hold on, no, go
started
with me.
dating. Okay, when I started
go.
dating Tim, I
He's like
was
6 or 7
18.
years older than you, isn't he?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was 25.
Yeah.
So people thought it was really strange at the time, but
Yeah.
now, I mean, I'm 23, and wait, right? 20. How old am I?
24.
Dina.
Am I 24?
Oh,
shit.
Dina!
Am I 24? Ew, what? Am I 24? Hold on.
Yes,
Dina,
I'm
you're 24.
he's 30. Wait, I thought I was 23.
Dina, here's
my
an
God.
adjective for you. Old.
Okay.
Listen, Dina's 24,
Okay.
but she's like
Fine.
80
I'm
at heart,
fine, I'm
so
24,
it
I'm
doesn't
24.
really matter.
But now he's 30, and people don't think it's weird.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So like a 10-year gap is weird if it's like 21 and 31, but if it's 41 and 51, no one's going to bat an eye. So like the older you get, it gets less weird. So what is the age that stops being weird for the vampire? Like if they're 300. Do you have to
but
make it to 100?
He's always going to be 280 years older than
Yeah,
his
but at
partner,
what
though.
point, like, okay, but if his partner is 100, then at that point you're like, I mean, all right, is it that big of a deal?
Yeah, but they're gonna die. I mean,
Listen,
they're basically
half your
dead.
age plus
I mean,
1 is the rule,
100?
remember?
Half your age.
At 100 years old, they're basically a dead person.
But that's my point, though, is at what age is the vampire power dynamic not weird anymore? Because, I mean, if you're 300 and she's 30, it's still...
It's never, because it's still predatory.
It
It's
is.
still, yeah.
Yeah. But it's hot, so we're okay with it.
Well,
the general
it's
consensus
also,
is it's hot.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do one more, you guys. Oh, look who it is again. Our friend Rebecca Mickelson, the bookworm on Twitter.
Hey, yay!
Weird take from Rebecca. Romeo and Juliet is not a romance. It's a tragedy. 2 horny teens want to bang each other so bad that they get at least 3 people dead. And somehow it's held up as an example of what people should romantically aspire to. Don't. This is a hill I'll die on.
That's a fair point.
So she's right. However, I don't think that that's necessarily a romance that's like happy.
It's a tragedy.
Like it's not supposed to be happy. So
Taylor Swift disagrees.
It's a okay. I think that romance can be sad. You can have a romantic tragedy. So
is Shannon still watching?
I hope not.
Oops.
Oh.
Okay, I'm still team sad in the end.
I mean, listen, I'm okay with Team Sad in the end. Romeo and Juliet, it's like, I think the original intention is definitely supposed to be a tragedy. It's not something you're supposed to emulate. But then again, we have like a huge amount of people that like ship Harley Quinn and fucking the Joker, and that's about the most fucked up toxic relationship in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
And so like, I don't know. I mean, I was 15 once, and if you ask me, hey, listen, man, at 15, if you want to have this sex, 3 people might die. There'd be like a part of me that's like, okay, but I get to have sex, right?
Sometimes
weighing that option as a hormonal 15-year-old, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, fucking go for it.
Yeah, listen, I agree, Rebecca. I think you're spot on, and
Yeah.
It's all good. All right. Do we have any more, buddy?
That's it for this week, you guys. That was Weird Takes.
Weird Takes!
Yay!
All right, man. So guys, again, anytime if you've got a weird take, if you've got something that you want to hear heard on the show, we will give you a shout out. We'll give you a little bit of love. All you have to do is use the hashtag Weird Takes, and we'll read it on this episode, man. It could be anything. We could be talking turnips, whatever gets you going, man. We're into it. And if you want to leave us a voicemail, and we really want you guys to sing to us, because having Rant sing to us was a beautiful, intimate moment. And you can leave us a voicemail at 347-69 weird. That's 347. Hey, Dina, could you finish the rest of the voicemail for me?
No.
You're such a fucking asshole.
347-699-3473. That's 347-699-3473. Guys, this has been another great episode, man. I had a lot of fun.
Same.
Dead silence.
Dead.
This was really great, you guys. Okay.
Dina's like FML. But I mean, so realistically speaking, Dina, how was it to do an entire episode through Sign?
Felt like
really,
work, I'm sure.
It was really strange because I'm used to talking when people sign. So when people are signing, I talk. So it just feels weird to be on the opposite end of my job because usually I'm not on this side.
Hey, that's awesome, man. And like I said, man, jokes aside, we definitely learned a lot about it. I have always respected and will continue to respect the shit out of your profession because it is a beautiful service that you guys do for everyone. Job. It takes an unbelievable amount of skill and dedication.
Huge shout out to Quinn for being here tonight and making this episode possible.
I'm talking.
Oh, sorry. You're talking.
I'm talking.
So Quinn, normally this is where she'd tell me to shut the fuck up.
Oh my God, I need you to. Yes, I do need you to shut the fuck up and pay attention because you're interrupting me.
Sorry.
Jesus. Okay. So, what I wanted to say is that it is a hard job, and especially when there is a bad internet connection or technology issues. There's a lot of things that can go wrong with our job. And I hope that people understand and respect the profession and the deaf community. And that's it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And before we get out of here, before we say our normal goodbyes, I'd just like to take a quick second here, guys. Because I especially know that there's a lot of stuff going on in the community, a lot of stuff going on globally. That's hard, man. And there's a lot of just dark, depressing things that go on. And, I just hope that our silly little podcast can give you a small escape, that we can, maybe just take a little tiny break from the craziness going on in the world and have a bit of fun together. And, it's not that we don't care, and it's not that we aren't affected by a lot of things that you see going on out there in the world. It's just that we want this place, when you're here with us, we want this place to be a place of fun, of just a little escape. And, we appreciate the hell out of all you guys being here with us. And, I hope we could be that for you.
I agree.
All right, guys. Thank you all so much for being a part of this with us. We hope that you checked out our movie theater with the Quarantine Book Club. Guys, it was a lot of fun, and we can't wait to get back after it again with you guys soon. Dina, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on chicken.
Twitter.
Chicken.
That's what it's called from now on.
Perfection, and that's it. I want this to be part of your outro every single time, Dina.
I love it.
I'm sorry, I have to.
Listen, that's just good interpreting.
So weird.
You can find her on chicken.
Just in one spot. I don't chicken around the fucking room.
No chicken around the room.
I've seen it. I had to do it. I didn't improvise anywhere else in the whole fucking show.
That was perfection. No, that was chef's kiss. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so you can find me on Twitter
chicken.
at Dinasaurus, Dinasaurs. Nope, I can't. Your interpreter can't spell. Fucking. You didn't say Dinasaurus? I just assumed.
Dinosaurus D.
Okay, it's Dinosaurus D.
Like these nuts.
Listen, all right, I'll give you the audio. You can find me on Twitter at Dinosaurus D.
That's like these nuts.
These nuts.
That's what I need to. I
Daniel's
also need
been
that as part of
waiting
the
entire episode for that.
That was, oh my god, the inflection was perfect. That was the most perfect these nuts of all time. Can we clip that? I need that to be part of the soundboard as well, please.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I think Sean just humors me because there's so many times like, hey Sean, can you just add that to the soundboard? He's like, yeah man, got it, done.
I haven't added one thing. Not one.
No, never. He's never.
Not since the Raptor. That's the last one.
That's the last one.
Yeah.
That was like 40 episodes ago.
Yeah. He humors me though. Every time he's like, yeah man, add it, done.
It's going on the soundboard, buddy. I got you.
You can find me on Twitter at DanQ_WrightsThing. That's DanQ singular.
It's donk.
It is donk. Dunk right thing.
Dunkin' Donuts.
And producer Sean, where can the folks find you?
You can find me on Twitter at ShaceHoleDo.
In the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator?
Yeah, yeah, we can find him in the refrigerator where Dina's hid his body.
You can find producer Sean in the refrigerator.
Yeah, so future law enforcement, if I go missing, check the fridge.
So Sean, what are you eating tonight, buddy?
I ate before the show actually tonight.
What?
So I had some soup.
Oh, that's
for
why
dinner
you were
tonight.
late. I was thinking.
Yeah. Late? Excuse me?
Wow.
Yeah.
I would say later than
Yeah,
normal,
you heard me.
but I was still 15 minutes early. Okay.
How dare you?
Wait, whoa, 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes.
How dare you?
Okay, 8 minutes. Split the difference. I was 8 minutes early.
8 minutes early. All right,
Okay,
guys. So we are so excited.
We're
Thank
good.
you guys so much for being a part of this show. I'm going to continue to learn how to say 69 in sign language. Until then,
No.
jazz hands.
Okay.
At that point, Quinn's like,
That's a
"Fuck
wrap.
it. I'm out."
Don't Make It Weird, hosted by Daniel Quigley and Dina Soros. Produced and edited by me, Sean Holden. Theme music by Amaria. A very special shout out to our new friend Quinn for interpreting for Dina in this episode. You did an incredible job, and we couldn't have done it without you. In case you missed it, check out our live stream watch party replay featuring Rance, Bob, and Mick from the Quarantine Movie Club, link in the description.